Today we are doing another recipe in our air fryer. I'm going to tell you all about it. Stay tuned. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been on a keto low carb lifestyle for the past 3 years in a mission to a healthier me. I'm trying to lose at least 100 pounds. So if you want to see me reach my goal, make sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. We have not done a recipe video in quite some time, and so this is one I've been wanting to do for a while. This is a keto low carb chicken nugget, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So I got this recipe off of Pinterest, which led me to a website called grumpyshoney.com, and I found this recipe and I'm going to share it with you. According to the recipe, it has me using 12.5 ounces of canned chicken drained, 1 large egg, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, a half a cup of almond flour, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 3/4 cup of crushed pork rinds, and cooking spray. And that is it. You make them into the nuggets, you roll them in the pork rinds, you throw them in the air fryer, and hopefully you get some nice keto-friendly nuggets. This is the first time I've ever made nuggets, surprisingly. I feel like I've done almost everything low-carb keto type of recipes, but it continues to surprise me. There's always more I can try, so I'm excited to see how these turn out. All right, I believe I have all the ingredients. Let's start getting them all together. All right, so I have all of my ingredients. I've got my garlic powder, my onion powder. As you can see, I literally probably all I have left is a teaspoon. Some avocado spray. I've got to put these in the food processor and grind them up into like crumbs, pork rind crumbs. I've got my mozzarella cheese. I've got my eggs. Oops, sorry for the mic. I've got my almond flour, and then I don't have 12.5 ounces of chicken. I've got 2 10-ounce. So I'm going to double the recipe and hope it makes the double. All right, let's start prepping. So obviously, if you want to grab the panko crumbs already made in the packages, you can, or just crush them yourself, which is probably the easiest thing to do. All right, so I'm gonna do, I don't know if this is gonna come out to 3/4 cup, but I'm sure I can save it if it's more than 3/4 cup. So let's get to pulverizing. All right, I'm curious to see how much did this make? Did it make 3/4 cup? Oh my gosh, it made probably about 1.5 cups. That's okay. That'll work. So this is what we're gonna roll our chicken nuggets in. All right, so like I said, I don't have 12.5 ounce cans. I've got 10-ounce cans. I am gonna do 2 of them, so we are technically doubling the recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do twice of everything and hope it turns out okay. I drained out the chicken first as best as possible. I don't really get much with these 10 ounces, to be honest with you. This is 1 fat, 60 calories for 2 ounces, and they're saying there's 3 servings, 6, 12, 18, 180 calories in 1 can. 0 carb, 14 grams of protein, so it is a good source of protein, obviously. All right, so now we're going to add all the other ingredients into our bowl. Let's trash these. All right, so the recipe calls for 1 egg, and like I said, we are doubling it. So we're gonna put 2 eggs and 2 cups of the shredded mozzarella cheese, and then 1 cup of almond flour, since the recipe calls for a half a cup. So let's do the almond flour. We're gonna need, this is a half a cup, so we're gonna do 2 of these. Okay. Oh, my seasoning. So the seasoning is garlic and onion, a teaspoon each. All right. So I don't even know if I have 2 teaspoons worth of this, but we're gonna go ahead and just empty this whole thing out, because that's all I got of onion powder. So no measuring on that one. And then garlic powder, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 teaspoons to double the recipe. I like garlic, so I'm not mad at it. It's not in the recipe, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. It is optional in the recipe, so oops. So we're gonna add some black pepper. All right. And you know what else is also optional? Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna do some grated Parmesan cheese. I'll probably just do the same as I did with the garlic powder. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons. And then we need the cheese. Mozzarella cheese. We're gonna need 2 cups of this. So we are going to combine chicken, almond flour, mozzarella cheese, the egg, the onion, garlic, and everything until it's well incorporated. All right, so we're gonna need 4 of these because they're half a cup. So here we go. Cue the music. If this grosses you out, fast forward or don't look. Man, there's more of everything else but chicken in here. So we're gonna use this and start shaping them into nuggets. All right, so we are going to shape these into nuggets and roll them in the pork rinds for the air fryer. Alright, so this is how many I can fit in the air fryer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 nuggets. Perfect. I'm going to spray this with some avocado oil spray, and then we are going to see how they turn out. I'm going to be very generous because I want them crispy. Alright, let's see. So what I did was I put it on high on my air fryer at 400 degrees, and I put it for 7 minutes. And then we're gonna flip them and do it another 7 to 8 minutes. So this is what they're looking like after 7 minutes. Let's flip. Boy, they're a little flimsy. and do it for another 7 to 8 to get them crispy. All right, so I went ahead and flipped the nuggets. I sprayed with the olive oil again, and we're going to fry them up or air fry them up for an additional 7 to 8 minutes, and hopefully they get nice and golden brown and crispy, and we'll see how it tastes. As for the macros and calorie count according to the recipe, it says a serving size is 6 nuggets and a serving size is 425 calories, 8 carbs, 39 grams of protein, 27 grams of fat, anything else? 1 sugar. I'm not exactly sure from where that. So your net carbs is 6 grams for 6 nuggets. So safe to say you're getting 1 net carb per nugget. So depending on how many nuggets you want to eat is how you're going to calculate your carb count or net carb count for this recipe. So obviously this is not counting any sugar-free ketchup that you may add to the mix, or any cluckin' sauce or barbecue sauce, sugar-free barbecue sauce, or anything like that. The true test, to be honest, is to let my kids who are nugget eaters try them out and see what they think. So that's the whole reason why I doubled the recipe, because I wanted to have some for myself, and then I wanted everybody else to try it and give me their thoughts on it, because honestly, if they like it and this is something that I can make again in the future for them, it would be really awesome to give them a cleaner, low carb version of one of their favorite meals. All right, here are the first batch of nuggets. I think I overcooked them a little bit. They look a little hard. I have not tasted them yet. I'm gonna wait until all the batches are done, let them cool for a bit, and then see how they taste. But first batch, a little overcooked. I did 8 minutes when I flipped it, and I think this time I'm gonna do 7 and see if that fixes this issue. Here are the nuggets. As you can see, the majority look a little overcooked. The last batch of 9 nuggets that I made, I didn't leave in the entire suggested time. So the first batch, 7 minutes, flipped them, 8 minutes. Second batch, 7 minutes, flipped them, 7 minutes, because I noticed they were getting a little dark, and they still continue to be dark. So with this last batch, I did 7 minutes, I flipped it, and only did like 3 minutes. So I'm hoping that's what makes it look better. I don't know if the taste wise, I guess we're gonna have to give it a try. All right, so I'm gonna try 2. I'm gonna try 1 from the new batch and 1 from the first 2 batches. I'll try this one first since they're already cooled down. Give this one time to try it. So let's try this one. Can you see it? All right, let's give it a try. You see it? It's not bad. Very crunchy. A little dry, which sugar-free ketchup should help. A little dry. And I think better seasoning, like maybe some paprika, a little bit of salt, something. But not bad. Not bad. Okay, sorry for the switch in camera, but my battery pack died, and so I decided to just throw my phone up. So now we are going to try the last batch of nuggets. So this is what it looks like. Not nearly as dark, so I'm hoping it comes out, I don't know, better. We'll see. Still hot. So they're not nearly as crunchy as the first batch. They're still crunchy, but not super, super crunchy. And they're not as dry. They're a little bit softer. I am gonna try this sugar-free ketchup on it. Oops. Okay, let's see. Not sure if my kids will like them, to be honest with you, because they don't look like chicken nuggets, but I'd do them again. I'd eat them again. I'd make them again. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not tried this recipe yet, I encourage you to do so. If you do, please leave me a comment. Let me know how yours turned out, and if you made any kind of modifications at all to the recipe, I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.